Hello, and welcome to Kitterick Farms. We're going to be starting off a new series today, and this is going to be a new series in a lot of different capacities. We're starting a new map, Georgetown, New York, which is a large 4X map, has over 100 fields. Very excited to try this out. And so we've got one of the farms here with a few fields already purchased. This huge area here with fields 22, 23, 24, and 25 is a single plot of land. And then we've also got field 15 here. This is going to be a really fun starting area. There's a really cool town, and so I probably won't do a full map tour, but we're going to be doing a lot of the different things on this map, so we're going to get to see this over the course of the series. The other big change for me this series that we're going to do, in addition to having an audio format intermixed with the time-lapse, is we're going to run a red series. This is something that I've had a lot of viewers ask for, and so I've spent a lot of time over the last couple of weeks while we took a pause on the channel to acquire quite a few new mods. So we're going to be showcasing a lot of new equipment, new tractors, new harvesters, so all red equipment in this series as much as I can. And I'm really excited to show that. And we've got some new stuff. We've got some big equipment. And we've also got a little bit of smaller or older equipment here to try out. And so I'm really excited to give some of these mods a try, as I've not done much of anything with red equipment. And the other really cool thing with this map is it's set up to do a lot of animals, especially dairy or cows at large scale. And so I've got silage fermenting. We've got TMR processor here. And it's doing things a little bit more, I don't want to say realistically than the base game or default seasons, but just more what I'm used to, mixing in some corn and hay and silage for TMR rather than straw. So, different kinds of feed, things like that. And so we've got, silos, we've got a seed factory here, we'll call it, to dry grain into seed. And we have all the different spots for animals. We've got cow pastures here. We've got a pig pen. We've got somewhere to do horses if we want. And some really interesting hilly terrain surrounded by lots and lots of trees. So we're really excited to give this a map a try. And my goal is going to be to do a little bit of an audio introduction and then jump in and do most of our field work in a time-lapse style like I've done in my more typical content. So please let me know what you think of the new format of these videos. This is just something that I wanted to give a quick try for and see what everybody thought. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into doing some field work. If we come on up to the map here and take a quick look around, we're going to see that we have lots of fruit types on this map, so we'll get into trying some of this stuff eventually. I have to see how they're going to play with seasons. This map has a custom geo for seasons, so I think we're going to try 6-day seasons instead of my typical 3-day seasons, because I think there is going to be a lot more weather on this map than other maps that I've played on. So we'll see how that goes. We'll have to struggle with the weather a little bit more on this map. I think snow is going to be a much bigger thing in the winter. And since I've yet to see snow on any map that I've played on, I'm really excited to try out some of the new features and have a more robust season. And so we'll definitely be getting into some animals as we get closer to the end of the year so that we've got something to keep us busy through the winter. So it's the beginning of spring. We've got a lot of field work to do. And if we look at the map, we can see that we've got a couple of fields that need plowing over here. So we're going to go ahead and get started with some plowing here on the farm. And we're going to try out this trusty 7250. And I'll have to apologize as I stumble through some of the equipment here because I'm very unfamiliar with case equipment. So the model numbers are not going to come quite as easy to me as some of the John Deere equipment does. And I've got a few new mods that I haven't played with in my single-player series yet, including manual attach that we'll have to get used to. We'll just go ahead and run on over to our fields here and get started.
like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength, now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules, my life destroyed, a life destroyed. Until I woke awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break? Can I take? superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. Superhero.
All right, that finishes off our first field that needed to be plowed. I think we've got one more over here that's going to need to be plowed. Let's check our map here real quick. Yep, this is the only other field we need to get plowed. So we'll go ahead and take the headlands off of this field and then maybe kick a worker off on that.
'Cause when you're with me, baby, don't you see that I'm shining? 'Cause when you're with me, baby, don't you see that I'm shining? 'Cause when you're with me, baby, don't you see that I'm shining? 'Cause when you're with me, baby, don't you see that I'm shining? 'Cause when you're with me, baby, don't you see that I'm shining? 'Cause when you're with me, baby, don't you see that I'm shining? 'Cause when you're with me, baby, don't you see that I'm shining? 'Cause when you're with me, baby, don't you see that I'm shining?
All right, while the worker takes care of our field, we're going to go ahead and go grab our gooseneck trailer that we just had delivered and go pick up some liquid fertilizer so we can start getting the planter set up for spring planting here. So this is going to be really handy because we're going to need a lot of liquid fertilizer for the tanks on that new planter tractor that we've got. Go ahead and put this tailgate down here. Get hooked up. I'm loving these mods. This Chevy Silverado is one sweet pickup truck. I actually used to own one almost exactly like this. Alright, so now that we've got this all hooked up, we're going to go for a little bit of a drive and see if we can figure out where we can buy some liquid fertilizer. I think we're going to be able to do that right up here at the Tractor Supply bulk buy. So we're going to go ahead and tag that because I'm a little bit new to the map, but it looks like we're just going to follow this main road up and about all the way over there. So without further ado, let's go for a bit of a scenic drive.
Don't you see that I'm shining? 'Cause when you're with me, baby, don't you see that I'm shining? 'Cause when you're with me, baby, don't you see that I'm shining? 'Cause when you're with me, baby, don't you see that I'm shining? 'Cause when you're with me, baby, don't you see that I'm shining? 'Cause when you're with me, baby, don't you see that I'm shining? 'Cause when you're with me, baby, don't you see that I'm shining? 'Cause when you're with me, baby, don't you see that I'm shining?
I'm not sure what's up with all the people walking right down the middle of the road, but it's a little bit confusing. Nice, we've got a Tractor Supply. Whoa, buddy. Whoa. Come on now, that was uncalled for. Traffic seems to be a little bit hectic on this map. Ooh, we've got a bulk fertilizer / maybe herbicide station there. Alright, we're going to try and back in over there and see what we can do to pick up some liquid fertilizer. My steering wheel's a little squeaky. Liquid fertilizer or herbicide. Nice. Alright, so let's go ahead and just fill this thing up. I'm sure we'll use it over the course of planting all of our fields. And spraying some fertilizer on after things pop up. Go ahead and untag this. And perfect. We hold 2,774 gallons. Should be able to turn around right in here. Looks like we got some fertilizer, or some dry fertilizer and lime. Fuel. Everything we need.
It's a tug of war, battling to keep my sanity. Say no more, say no more. I love you, but I can't keep killing me. I look at myself, I wonder why you don't recognize who you traumatize me. Now what do I do? Pick up the pieces and go.
I'm not sure what just happened there. Alright, let's go ahead and check on the worker's progress here before we get the planter ready. Looks like he's made quite a few passes, but we still got quite a bit of this field left. That's alright. We'll let him keep going at it. And we're going to go ahead and take this over to the main yard and get the planter pulled out. This is going to be a really fun rig to run this spring. I think we're going to start by taking this down to the yard, but I'm pretty sure we'll get some of the corn planted first this year. We'll check the seasons calendar here and see what makes sense for this particular part of the world. And these cars go super fast through here, so we got to get across this road quick. I'm going to go ahead and set this up right in the middle of the yard. And I think we'll get it unfolded just so we can take a look at it. So we had a couple of issues with the manual attach mod, was what was preventing me from unfolding the cedar. So we've gone ahead and disabled that for this series. And now we're going to be able to get this thing all ready to go for planting.
I could always be the one you wanna call when it's cold outside. I will always be the one that's right here standing by your side. Open up your heart and let me in. I promise not to break you. I promise I'll be all that you want. So let me end in my heart before
got just a little bit of plowing left here, and that's going to finish up the tillage work that we need to do. And I think wrap up the episode for today. And next time, we'll get started on planting some crops here in spring on Georgetown, New York. Hopefully you've enjoyed the episode. As I said in the beginning, this is a new format, so please feel free to leave a comment below. Let me know if this is something you like. I'm always open to hearing feedback, recommendations. If there's other case mods that you think I should be trying out in the series, I'd like to hear about those as well. Other than that, hope you enjoyed the episode. That's all for today. Keterk, out.
Go out, you got